so funny.
Really?
But yet
Thank
a
you.
ton of heart too, really. And I wanted to know, when you get a script, you're going to
I
do.
know there was like kind of like, there is like really funny scenes, stuff that just makes you, the girl kind of like the fake sneeze kind of, but there is a lot of heart, I think that, the hot tub scene, it's like, it's a lot of heart there.
Yeah. Tremendously.
There's a lot of something else there. We'll get to that. But when you sign on for a Farrelly Brothers movie, you kind of know what you're getting into. But was there anything when you guys read the script that you were like, holy mackerel, like really shocked you?
Not really. I don't know if that makes us, like jaded, like, old
Crazy shit we've
comedians.
seen, yeah.
But, it wasn't like, there was like, everything kind of like, okay, I can see this being really funny.
Yeah, it all tracks like emotionally that it makes sense. It's almost like with the Farrelly Brothers, you have to treat it like a musical, where it's like, okay, the world is, people are going to break out in song for no reason, out of nowhere, and they're all going to know the dance, and that's the reality you're in. So with the Farrelly Brothers, they're going to take it to an outside of reality degree, and as long as it's reality up until that moment, you enjoy
Now there
it.
is stuff that like you're reading and it's funny on the page, and then when it's time to actually film it, you're like, now wait a second.
Yes,
Are we
absolutely.
we're gonna do this? Like in the studios okayed this? Like
Well, then let's get to the hot tub scene because, dude, man, I mean, how long did that take?
Yeah.
Or was it CGI?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, inquiring minds.
well, I've never been able to get a straight answer if those were like prosthetics or what. So there seems to be a little controversy there. But
Or jealousy, maybe.
Yeah, there was like, I mean, going in, how do you prepare to film a scene like that? I mean, I had done Anaconda.
Yeah.
I guess, that, maybe
first
gave
step.
some, jumping off point. I
Yep.
can't imagine you,
would be-
how you would have, with none of that kind of background.
Just
But
time spent in a mirror, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
But when you know you're making an R-rated film, how free do you get? Like, I mean, is it just a gift from God? Because when you do something like SNL, you got to hold it back. No swearing, no, you're
It's a dance we do
Yeah.
with the censors that we do get away with. Dirty stuff. It's just a little bit more subversive
Right.
than here. But you don't want to just inundate people with filth, because then it's diminishing returns. But again, when it has that hook of some sort of emotional narrative, especially here with it being pro love, pro marriage, at the end of the day, at the end of the film, no spoilers, but like it really does. It allows you to go to some really creepy, goofy places.
Yeah, I mean, is it more freeing? And then think of the stuff that you can do for DVD. Is that
Yeah.
always behind your head too? Like thinking about that kind of stuff too?
Oh, wait till you see the DVD.
Oh, boy.
Wait till you see the extras from this movie.
Everybody's butthole. Everybody's butt. It's like the Olympic rings.
The Olympics of fake chow. Have you guys ever heard of fake chow before this movie? Seriously.
No.
Fake chow. No, I hadn't heard of it until
Sexual
this
version of lip
movie.
syncing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's like moving your lips, but nothing's coming out.
yeah.
How do you know when you have comedic chemistry? When do you know it works? You guys were great together.
Thank you.
Opening weekend usually tells
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
lot.
box office.
That,
A lot of
you
that.
know,
That's about what it is.
reviews. There's another
Absolutely.
place to sometimes go.
No, but come on, you're on set with somebody that and you just know it doesn't work. But how do you know? Like, how do you know when you guys jive? When you
He
know?
gets along with everybody, so I knew I'd be the one to fuck it up, and then,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, be the one.
But
But it did sometimes feel a little bit like kind of like Cannonball Run, like because we're cracking each other up. But like, now wait a second, is
anybody
this
else
just
like
is anybody else like I know we're dying at this stuff. This is the funniest thing ever.
You just smack me.
And then we put it in front of an audience. It's just
He's like, chirp,
crickets.
chirp, chirp, chirp. And you and I are just in the back, just rolling.
Just still rolling.
Look at you
Still
doing what
believe
you,
it.
look at the way I did what I did.
No. Please tell me I did not do that.
Do you think really people would really want to take a hall pass? I mean, seriously, would you guys ever consider something like that?
Of course. I think it's
Consider it.
like,
You gotta
yeah.
consider
I
it.
mean, it's like, yeah, I think men would die for a hall pass. I think a lot of women would probably die for a hall pass, I think that there is something to the idea. They probably do it in Scandinavian countries
Yeah.
where they're more evolved.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do it in Latin countries. There's too much passion. Big hall passes,
murder after murder, crimes of passion pass. That's what we call.
Like hall pass in Scandinavia, it wouldn't have had anything to it. It would have been just kind of, oh, okay. Yeah,
They might freak
pass.
out if we have to be
Hall pass
monogamous
down
for a
in,
week.
Yeah, like Argentina, and like there, it would have turned into you would have had to have Kevin Costner and Anthony Quinn and Madeline Stone. It would have been like a thriller. And,
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Canada, so I mean, hall pass in Canada, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you guys will love it.
Do you think so?
Yeah, yeah. You guys are just above us.
We are
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
above.
Yeah.
We are just above you
Yeah,
for sure.
Just above.
What's the secret to keeping a straight face? How do you guys do it?
Pretend what you're looking at's real.
Yeah.
Like I would never laugh in someone's face if they had stomach problems in a bathroom, to the extent that happens in the film. I think I would probably be, just understanding there and then move on with my day.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as you
Well,
believe
something
it.
that does sometimes help to keep a straight face is you don't want to wreck the take, especially if somebody's doing something funny and you kind of break up. It's kind of wrecked it.
It's a waste of the film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
so
true.
you don't want to ruin. Well, of course, sometimes you can't help it though. Sometimes you just get surprised by something, you start laughing.
Getting a good night's sleep helps. So
Yeah.
you're not slap happy at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Why does it work so well with the Farrelly brothers? Why do they know this stuff so well?
I think those guys have just been funny from the womb.
Yeah.
And then have just,
I remember Woody Harrelson on Cheers, they would ask him, who's the funniest, people or the funniest person? And he was rooming with the Farrellys before they'd done anything. And he said, the funniest guys I know are these brothers from Rhode Island. And it was before anybody had heard of them. And they're just funny. So it goes to what you're saying. They've just always been funny.
Yeah, it's in their bones.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's in both your bones too. You guys are really, really, really funny in this
Really?
movie,
Thank you.
and congratulations. It's a winner. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
That's what it is. I thought it was
It
arthritis.
is. It's your bones, and I'm sure it's other things too.
Early soul.